Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm back with our usual Monday quick card. And this week I'm featuring these Hello Irresistible DSP pack, and you might not have spotted this because this is one of our online exclusives. It's not in any brochure, it's only available really to see online on our store, and there is a chance that this may go out of stock, but having said that, I think that this is proving quite popular and they are looking to get these back in stock. The paper is in stock as I am working on this, and the stamp set that is also part of this suite is in stock. As I'm doing this at the moment, the dies and the loose frosted dots are coming back, but we don't know what the delivery date is. We're still waiting on these. So I'm just going to give a quick look at these. I will be using these dies later this week to show you them. But for today, I'm just using the papers. I'm trying not to show you things that you won't be able to get hold of. These little dots are available in sort of 3 colours and 3 sizes to go with the papers. And of course we've got the stamp set, and as I say, at the moment you can get this. Let me show you these beautiful papers. One of them I've only got a strip of because I've been using it. You get 48 6x6 sheets in the pack, so you get 4 of each design. And we've got some beautiful florals and leaf patterns, and some that are just a nice sort of Art Deco kind of design. So some of these are sort of full pattern, some of them you've got repeating pattern. And you can see that these go together quite well, though they're sort of a reverse of each other. And let me just bring in those dies to show you what we can do with them. So we've got, and of course these dies work with the stamp set as well, but the dies will cut out, let me get that the right way around, they will cut out these flowers. And there's 2 different sizes here. That's that way around. So you've got the flowers that can be die cut out from these sheets, and there's 2 sheets of those. One that's a Flirty Flamingo, and one that has also got a bit of, I believe it's Daffodil Delight, it is. And then we've got these leaves as well that you can die cut out as well. So if you miss these because you don't look online at our store, I very much do recommend that it's worth doing so. I'll just put that on there, that goes on there like that. And if you need any help looking online or ordering, please get in touch with me. Very happy to help out. I know that not everybody is online, so or will be online, but not everybody likes to order online. I do understand that. So if you need help with ordering, please get in touch. So let me just show you the other sides of these papers, and then we will carry on. So I think I put that over there. And that was another one. This is very like, so we've got the sort of crisscross pattern on that side. And then on this side, we've got beautiful sort of watercolour washes. And that one is just a darker colour of this. So these are absolutely beautiful sort of for backgrounds. Leave those dies out of the way now. So, but what we're going to be using today is this one. And let me just straighten my desktop again now. There we go. So we're using this, and we're using it together with Flirty Flamingo, which is within the pack, You're getting, there's the colours in here are Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock and Soft Sea Foam. Now, for those of you that have been around for a time, as I have, Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock are some of our old colours that are now returning as main colours from the new catalogue. So from the new catalogue, we've got those returning colours. But for this card, I'm sticking with ones that we've got available at the moment. So we've got the Flirty Flamingo, and I've paired it with Sweet Sorbet because I just wanted something a little bit deeper and richer for this. So I'm now going to cut my card front. I'm wanting this piece here because I'm going to stamp in this area. So I'm just going to turn this upside down so that I can do this, cut this at 3 5/8. So this is 3 7/8. So this one's 3 5/8. And I'm going to cut it like that. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 1/2. But I want to cut away this bottom bit because I want this clear spot above, because I'm going to stamp direct to the paper. This is a very simple card, since I've been wittering on about the papers. So yeah, make sure that that's at 5 1/2, and I'll just cut away that little bit at the bottom. And that is our card front there. Is that right? No, that should have been 5 1/4, not 5 1/2. I've made a mistake there. I'm used to doing 5 1/2, but because we've already got a 5 1/2 inch layer, this one should have been 5 1/4. So I'll just pop it back in and trim a little bit more off. I thought I should be taking more off the bottom than that. And we can double check it before doing any stamping. And there we are. That's going to go on there. So I'll just move those out of the way. They'll be used for other projects or the insert. And I'm going to take one of our sentiments. I'm going to use the Hooray, It's Your Day to stamp on the outside. And let's just pop that over to one side. And I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet again for my ink, again so that the sentiment stands out well on here. So I'm going to stamp this before we start assembling. So make sure that that is all good. And I'm just going to stamp this to make sure that this is fairly straight. So I'll stamp it with a line, and that looks straight. That looks good to me. So I know if I stamp this straight on that card front, it will be straight for me. So my camera's in the way a little bit. I'll just move that down so that hopefully you can see and I can see that it's straight. That looks good. So I want that there. And there we are. So if I'd just gone with Flirty Flamingo, that might have gone into the background just a little bit too much. And possibly I could have done with stamping it just there. That light spot there does draw your eye a little bit. So now we're going to assemble this. And because the loose frosted dots aren't available at the moment, they may have come back in stock by the time you see this video. I'm going to use something different for embellishing the card. And it just harkens back to my video of last week. And now that's run out. And that one's out as well. I'll just use my the Seal Plus just so that I can get this on here. And that goes nicely on the front of that card. So if you saw my video last week, then you will have already seen this and put a link so that you can get to it. I have coloured these flat adhesive back pearls with a sweet sorbet, dark sweet sorbet stamping blend. I did this to just demonstrate how you could use these for going with this Regency pattern paper for the centres of the flowers. But we're going to use them for the centres of these flowers instead. So, because like I say, because I can't get the frosted dots, I thought we'd go with these instead. So I am just going to lay these down. They are a little bit more oval than round, so I'm going to keep them sort of flattened out like that. And I'm just going to pop these on each of my printed flower centres. So if you're not sure how to colour them, you can watch the video. If you've not got a stamping blend to colour them with, you could put them on plain and they will look very pretty just with the plain pearl as well. Can you see that? That's, I usually, there we go. If I take that off there, then you can pop a plain pearl in each centre and they will look just as pretty. But I like having this darker sweet sorbet. I just think it makes a nice change and adds a little bit of richness to the card. So I've just got a couple more that I want to pop on there, and a final one just here. Nudge that into position, and there we have our quick card for today. So I hope that that has brought your attention perhaps to a product that you might not have seen. And I will try and draw your attention to the online exclusives. There are others that I haven't purchased, so please do take a look online to see what we've got available, because there are some fantastic products on there and I would hate for you to miss out on them. This, as I say, Hello Irresistible bundle that you can get, or suite that you can get, with the papers, the dies, the stamps and the loose frosted dots, should be back in stock very soon, but you can at the moment purchase the papers and the stamps separately. Please do subscribe to my channel below to see a quick card like this every Monday and a quick tip every Friday, and thanks for stopping by.